been teaching on the subject, dealing with the man/woman in the mirror. And I think this is the final day because I was feeling other stuff willing in my spirit. So it makes me time to move. We talked about the foundation, we talked about being good examples and the importance of that, dealing with you, understanding who you are, right? And I'll tell you what, unless you have a good grip or understanding of who you are, I don't see how you can effectively allow God to live in your life. I want to know, I want to be there. And before, I use the illustration of the doctor going to the doctor. Everybody hates going to the doctor. But now, I want to know what's going on now. Because at least as authorities, you let me know early enough what's going on with me, so I can possibly do something about it, right? It's the same thing true in our friendships. How many of y'all over the years have lost friendships all because you weren't self-aware as a result of what was happening, what was going on in your life? Somebody maybe told you, hey, you know, that we broke up, or we had to stop talking because you just couldn't see. This new word to y'all, new word to me. I hear everybody talking about somebody's blind spot. Hey, you're blind to this area in your life. How many of you think y'all have blind spots? Raise your hands. It's like, look, there's another way to say blind spots. It's all going to fit in today. Another way to say blind spots, there's things about yourself that other people can see that you can't see, right? And if that's true, and it is true with all of us, I want somebody that loves you enough to say, hey, I'm not being mean, not being cruel, not being rude, but just love me enough to say, hey, have you ever noticed this about your personality? No, I never saw like that. Well, yeah, you know, sometimes we're talking to a group of people. They said, okay, so understand about that. So dealing with the man/woman in the mirror, the more you are self-aware, I believe the better human being you will be. The more self-aware you are, I believe the more you can be used by God, right? If you're blind to who you are as an individual, then God wants to deal with those blind spots that we have in our lives, right? Right? Some of you have anger issues, and you, the last one to admit that you have anger issues. Right? Some of you just downright talk too much. And everybody knows you talk too much except you. Right? Right? Some of you just, I talked to my uncle last night, and I say this about, I feel sorry because it's like, dude, there's so much anger and unforgiveness and bitterness in your heart. It's like, it's almost like you aren't even experiencing what real life can be like if you, it's like you let that go, right? And some of us, man, you just go down the list and down the list and down the list. Most of us, mankind, man, woman, both, you sabotage all your sabotage all your relationships because you're unaware. You have been unwilling to deal with a man/woman in the mirror, right? And therefore, as a result, your relationships only go so far, and therefore they're sabotaged. Matter of fact, don't raise your hand, but how many of y'all have a trail of broken relationships? Right? There's some people just can't get along. Right? Y'all got a trail of broken relationships, right? No matter if you're with your friend. You know, I heard the girl say yesterday that when he was counseling, she said she has no friends. She's not close to her family. I thought about this. I said, what person do you know is not close to their family? Yeah. Don't get me wrong now, nobody gets on your nerves like your family does, right? Nobody can push your buttons like your family does, right? Nobody that you can love, hate on Monday and Tuesday like your family does, right? But at the end of the day, if you're a real family, what's the truest thing about family? I can talk about y'all, but everybody outside can come in and talk about y'all. Why? Because we're family. My son yesterday, he's going through this. I was saying the same thing when he was here. You know, he's spilling his heart. He's like, dude, like about 2 hours of that I'm going through. I said, son, now I'm going through because I got to listen to you go through, right? But we're family, and that's what family does, right? You hear people talk about, man, I haven't spoken to my family in years. Red flag. Now, let me rephrase that. Now, don't get me wrong. All of your family members, I'm telling y'all straight up right now, I can give you about 6 of them right now. If there's 6 family members, when they come in, I go the other way. Because we don't buy it like that. Now, y'all know y'all straight up troublemakers. But for the most part, I don't wish no harm. I don't be going around thinking, man, I'm so bad at it. No, I don't do that. Because the bottom line to it, when you start tracing the line back, your grandma is my grandma, and my auntie is your auntie, and my uncle is your uncle, and the bottom line to it, your blood is my blood, and we look alike. Right? And people over the years, I mean, an interesting thing, people over the years, they don't like when family is close. Y'all can tell this in the mirror, so you know, underdo it. They don't like to see family being close. You know why? Because most of the time it reminds them how dysfunctional their families are, right? But if you hung around long enough, every family got some form of dysfunction in it, right? Okay, so dealing with the man/woman in the mirror, final day, go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. If y'all don't know after all this time, I can't help. I can't help. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 1. There's that. I got a question for y'all as we conclude this teaching. The Apostle Paul says this. I read from the New King James Version. Who has the traditional King James? Who has the NIV? Anybody has the NIV?
I couldn't hear the verse.
What's that?
Which verse is it?
And who has the NLT?
Which verse?
I'm trying to get the New Living Translation, the NIV, and the New King James Version.
Verse.
Which verse is it?
I'm sorry, 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, starting at verse 1. Okay, now listen to these verses here. The same verse, different translation, but the meaning is still great. Okay, I'm reading from the New King James Version of that. New King James Version, and it reads as Paul saying, he says, imitate me, just as I also imitate Christ. You see that? Imitate, you know, okay, what does the word imitate mean? He says, imitate me. What's that? Follow.
Be like.
Be like. What's that? Follow, be like what? Copy. Follow, be like, copy. Y'all make it so easy, but I love it. Well, okay, who has the NIV version? What does that say?
Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ.
Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ. That's the NIV version. Who has the New Living Translation version? Oh, who has it? Okay, the traditional King James, what does it say?
It says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
Okay, be ye followers of me, okay. And the New Living Translation, who has that?
What, New King James?
New Living Translation says what? What does the Amplified say? Pattern yourselves after me as I imitate and follow Christ. I wish I could have. Yes, no. Okay. So, if that's true, Paul says, follow me as I follow Christ, or imitate me as I imitate Christ, or pattern me as I pattern myself after Christ. I got a bombshell to drop on y'all as we conclude this teaching dealing with the man/woman in the mirror. Question. Here I was mentioning put a picture of a train I forgot to ask. Question. Watch this. I want that this question goes directly to you, not to nobody else, not the person sitting next to you, not the person sitting in front or behind. This question is specifically for you. I want you to go home and I want you to think about this question. I want you to ask the Lord, okay, show me in this question, right? This is the question. As we conclude dealing with the man/woman. If your life of faith were trained, let me say it again. If your life of faith were a train, where are you taking people? Let me say it again. If your life of faith, I'm talking about for those of you that confess or profess that Jesus is your Lord, you've given your life to Christ, right? There's no such thing. Now, there's a difference in falling in sin and purposely sinning. We talk about that. There's no difference, right? right? Not because we're human, because none of us are perfect, we all make mistakes. Remember we talked about that, I can't remember what week, right? Right. But that's one thing, but there's a difference in premeditated disobedience, walking in disobedience to the Lord. And with a simple question, why do you say that? Okay, if your life, the question is, if your life of faith were a train, where are you taking people? Another way to add to what Paul says, follow me as I follow Christ. If people were following you, where are you taking them? That's heavy. Another way to say it is like this. Your life is the evidence of your faith. All of y'all, I want to ask y'all, I said, okay, how many of y'all want to go to heaven? Every hand would go up, right? If I would give you a backdoor question, is your life the evidence of your faith? I believe some of the hands would go down, right? Okay, question. What is evidence? What does evidence mean? When I say your life is the evidence of your faith, what is evidence?
Proof of it.
Proof. Say it again. Proof. Product. Watch this. I love proof. Your life is the proof that you belong to Jesus. At some point in time, all of us are different. For me, it was in the summer of 1985. I gave my life to the Lord. For some of y'all, I don't know when it was, too many of y'all, but there should be, the time you gave your life to the Lord, the evidence of that there ought to be truth that followed that decision, right? I made a joke about the fun part about cussing. Well, the reason why I can't do it anymore, because at some point in time, my life got changed. At some point in time, your life should be changed. If Pastor Wickham came in here and he said, look, I gave my life to Jesus, right? And there's no evidence of that, or there's no proof of that, y'all gonna look at him and say, when? If your life, once again, if your life of faith were a train, where would you be taking people? Where are you taking people? Let me drop a bombshell on y'all. Do y'all know good or bad people follow you?
Yeah.
Do y'all know good or bad? When you talk, people listen to what you say, right? Do you know good or bad people follow your behavior? Right? And the churches don't teach this. They don't teach that, look, you are an example to the world that Jesus is real or not. Right?
Right.
Is your life the evidence of your faith? Right? Watch this. What are people learning about Jesus being on your train? How to gossip, how to lie, how to keep trouble going, right? How to be angry, how to be revengeful, how to be unforgiving, right?
Amen.
What are people learning about Jesus as a result of being on your train? Let me tell you something. Every one of y'all in this room, you have followers. Every one of you in this room, you have people, just because you say certain things, they go along with it. You have certain people, they look to hang around you, and whether you knew it or not, you're taking them somewhere. You've been taking them somewhere, right?
Amen.
Paul said, once again, in 1 Corinthians 11:1, he says, follow me as I follow Christ. Question, if I'm following Paul and he's following Christ, I'm winning.
Amen.
If I'm following Paul and Paul made a detour and he's not following Christ, I'm losing. So when people follow you, are they making a detour and you're taking them? Where are you taking them? Where are you taking them? And y'all, this is a tremendous responsibility, right? It says, imitate me as I imitate Christ. That means act like Jesus. Look like Jesus. Live like Jesus, right? The Bible says that, the Bible also says a tree is known by its what? By its fruit. Don't be judging me. Let me tell y'all something. I'm being straight up real with y'all. This is not judging. If I go to an apple tree and the apple tree says apples, and I pick one of them things off of the tree and I go to bite into it and it's not an apple, but it's an orange, guess what happened?
It was messed up. It was doing the wrong thing.
What?
It was giving the wrong signals and then showing the wrong fruit.
How did you advertise you were apple tree and you were orange trees?
Yep.
I came up here looking for, I'm allergic to oranges, but I came up here looking for apples, and I got up here and you fooled me, right? There are people that will never come to church because of you. See, everybody said, it's the pastor, and the pastor can't teach, and the pastor can't preach, and he's always, no, stop that. People like coming to church because of you. And what do you mean by that? They've been watching you for years. They've been listening to you for years. They've been watching how, see, watch this, watch this, this is the truest thing. If I'm a sinner and I don't know Jesus, I know that. And everybody, I ain't trying to be no Christ. I ain't confessing Christ, right? But this is who people hate the most. They hate those church-going people, right? That's living just like they're living, but always want to tell them about what they should and shouldn't be doing. How are you going to tell me about what I should and shouldn't be doing and you ain't even doing it?
Yep.
Just be quiet. This. And see, and the mistake that many Christians or churchgoers make, they think people don't know where the poo-poo stinks at, right? They don't think that people can follow the trail of the funk. Did I say that good? And this is what I mean by that. When your life is a wreck and your poo-poo stinking, and everybody's smelling it except you. That's the worst position to be in. Man, for some, let's be real. For some people, you can pay them to come to church because of the example that you set before them. I ain't going to church. Man, don't get that out of my face. I see how you treat your wife. You come telling me about how I need to have the love of God in my heart, and you always talk about all the people that you don't like. I hear you. Right? I see the way you treat your kids. I see the way you treat your family. How you gonna tell me something about Jesus? Right? Right? I'm just trying to bring it down. What are people saying about you? Man, the first thing we all say, we say, I don't care about what people say about me. Let me tell you something. You should care about what people say about you. Now watch this. Now, if people are lying on you, and people do that, they do that. If they just try to slander your name just for the sake of slandering your name or lying on you, no, don't care about that. Who cares about that? But if what people are saying about you is true, you really need to be concerned about that. If they said to me, that Pastor King, that man is a crook. I'm a crook. He tries to beat people out of money. Why do you say that? Because he tried to beat me, right? Let me tell y'all something. The worst mistake believers make, is this. Is you underestimate the non-believers, right? We underestimate what the non-believers can really see, hear, and what they can really see and what they can really hear. See, a non-believer is thinking like that. A non-believer, they know, yeah, you might be a family friend day 3 years ago. Because you said, I need Jesus, right? And now they're watching you. But watch this though. How many of y'all, I know it's uncomfortable, how many of y'all, look, I don't want my life under a microscope. Right? No, too late. When you sign up to walk with Jesus, your life automatically becomes under a microscope. And I think it's a good thing. This is the reason why. When people are going through things, when they're going through distress, when they're going through hurt, when they're going through problems, they're going through anger, they want to find somebody that looks different from them. Right? How many times have people have come to the Lord because they saw you walk through difficult times, right? And you share the love of Jesus with them. Okay, keep that. As Christians, we have to be, as Christians, we have to be responsible to lead people in the right way.
Amen.
Write that down. Write that in bold letters. Write it on the paper. Don't you get it? As Christians, we, the believer, have to be responsible to lead people in the right way. Another way to say it is like this, right? If something is wrong, don't lead them in the wrong way when you know something is wrong. Brother, if you want to do that on your own, you go and do that. But I ain't telling you that you should do that, right? What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to say, hey, look, hey, man, let's go in here and scam these people, right? And we're going to get half of the money. You know, I'll give some of my money to the church, but I don't care what you do with yours. Yeah, no, right? As Christians, we have to be responsible for the way we lead people. We have to be responsible. We have to be responsible when we lead people in the right way, the way we talk. When people are around you, guess what? I know y'all didn't know this. When people listen to you talk, they're listening to the Jesus that comes out of your life. And you make me mad, I'm going to cuss you out, right? And the first thing they say, you're supposed to be blank. The way you act, let's be real. Let's be real. You can't tell me on Tuesday, I need to be more like Christ, and on Wednesday, be more like Satan. Right? Right? The example of faith that we set before others, right? People, guess what? Really need you to be real. And part of this whole thing about dealing with the man/woman in the mirror, it really comes, I could have summed it all up. I could have summed 30 weeks up into this phrase. Be like Jesus for others to see.
Amen.
Though I believe the world is turned off from the church, right? Not that there's nothing wrong with the church per se, but I believe it's that the people in the church, that song we used to sing, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine." Kill that. We don't need no little light shining. We need big light shining, right? When you're going through marital issues, I need to see the light shining in a Christian's marriage. That would be an example of those too, right? When my kids are acting up and I don't know what to do, I need to go to the believer, and the believer can tell me, hey, this is what God has walked me through, right? But I'm going through sickness or disease or death or dealing with death, right? I need to know, okay, how do I make it through these things? The girl came over to the house yesterday and she said to Juanita, she said she wanted to commit suicide because she didn't like, she couldn't put her finger on why her life was so bad, right? And my thought was, I said, you're 22 years old, right? I said, what can be, this is me thinking, I said, what can be so bad at 22 years old that you have to point where you want to end your own life, right? What if she would have came over there, and so she walked in the door, Ronnie and I were cussing and fussing at each other, calling each other the B word and all the other words, right? And then we looked at her and we said, hey, you need to follow Christ. Follow us as we follow Christ. Right. Let me ask you this. What about it? Can you think of a time, let's take it slow. Y'all get something out of this?
Amen.
Can you think of a time when you met a believer and just watching that believer's life radically change your life? When you looked at them and you said, man, I'm going to this guy.
Yeah.
They always seem like they're happy. They always seem like nothing bothers them, right? They always seem like they have inner joy, inner peace. I want some of what they got. Can y'all think of a time that you met a believer like that?
Yeah.
Of course you have. Of course you have. But can you also think of a time, right? Can you also think of a time when you met a person that under the I'm a Jesus follower umbrella? And they so turned you off that you never wanted to come that way. Man, look, don't you ever talk to me about God based on the way you act, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, I have been, I say this in love, I say this in respect. I have been around so-called pastors, right, that they're the head of large churches, and behind the scenes, these men were crooked as all get up. Not only would I want my wife around, I don't want my mother around, I don't want my daughters around, I don't want my nieces around. Matter of fact, I don't even want my nephews around them. Because they were as crooked from the floor up, right? And you can just see straight through it, right? And sometimes you wonder, like, God, can you see? And the Lord sees, right? One thing I can appreciate about Pastor Wickham and Tank here is that I watch, I don't care. I said, hey, I love them. And they're my family, but I'm always watching. Because it's my job. As a shepherd, you always, that's why, you remember back in the day, we had everybody come and talk to us? Come to Day Spring, minister the word. How many people do you see coming through here now, speaking to us? I'll stop that. You know why? Because your life has to be the evidence of your faith, right? Right? And it's the shepherd's job to make sure you don't put no wolf up in front of the sheep. Because guess what? A wolf will damage the sheep. Right? When you deal with a wolf, and he looks in the mirror and he sees the sheep, and you put that wolf up in front of people, destroys the congregation. Right? Right?
Yep. Amen.
Last but not least, being a good example, dealing with the man/woman in the mirror is the greatest self-awareness thing you can do in your life. Because once you, in a mature way, have allowed God to take you through that process, you will truly be able to live this abundant life that Christ has set before all of you. You have to be visible. It has to be a visible thing, right? When you look in the mirror, and not only do you, like the young lady was talking about yesterday, when you look in the mirror and you don't like what another way to say this, some of us, even in your life right now, it seems like you're stuck and not going anywhere. No, you can change that. You can do something about that, right? You look at, don't raise your hand. How many of y'all feel like this? And if the person sitting next to you, don't look at them, look straight ahead at me. How many of y'all feel like, even at this stage of my life, I'm going to regret? I don't like my life. I didn't envision my life being this way at this time. How many of y'all feel like that? Or felt like that? Right? Let me tell y'all something. The reason I believe that I love this, God wants to help you through that, right? If you're willing to humble yourself and come before Him. See, for some of you, even for some of us that are getting well on in age, I look at it like this. I had Bert Holland, he prayed over me, and he said this: I ain't slowing down as I get older. I want more vision, more dream, more purpose. I want to work all the way up until I leave here and go to heaven. I want to be busy for the Lord. Some of y'all haven't even gotten started yet as to what God wants to do through your life. Why? Because you've been unable to deal with the real you in the mirror. Right? He said your best days are ahead of you, and the reason why your best days are ahead of you is because your best days are going to be spent with living out God-given purpose. Right?
Amen.
And I am completely done. Out of time. Dealing with the man/woman in the mirror. Hopefully it's been a blessing to you. Remember these words from 2 Corinthians 5:7. It says, for we walk by faith and not by sight.
Hi, I'm Pastor Edward King. We want to thank you for watching The Joy of Gospel. If you enjoyed today's program and would like to receive a DVD copy, just ask for the program title of today's message. Give us a call at 402-573-5188. And until next time, remember, we walk by faith, not by sight. God bless you.